Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Packing Bench. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Well, if you joined us yesterday, we had a long weekend trip, and we packed 30 items yesterday.
We have 17 orders we're packing today.
17 orders more to pack today, and then we'll be all caught up.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. We need to go ahead and get right into this. I have no clue what we're going to talk about today. It won't be trip related. I think we've exhausted that.
Got that out of our system. This first thing we're packing is a very nice down-filled coat, parka. It's bulky, but it compresses pretty well. So
yeah,
let's see how Lonnie's going to pack it.
Oh no! Oh. What will I do? What I'm going to do is use 16, 12, 10 and resize it. Wow, man, it takes me a long time to get back into the proper mindset once we take a little trip, you know?
Yeah.
It really does.
Get back into the groove of things.
Right. Get back locked into what we're doing. Because it is time to get locked in right now, because this is holiday season.
Yeah, starting to cook.
And we need to get to it. I would say this year might, Candace, since you've been in here, this may be the year that we have the least amount of
holiday stuff.
Well, what I was thinking was the least amount of like new in package stuff.
Things that people would buy for gifts.
Because we've just sold the stuff we sold through it, and we haven't been
sourcing for it.
We haven't gotten like a lot of that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Before you joined me, I and I was getting like bulk buys of new product and things like that. I would actually experience not much of an increase in sales during fourth quarter.
It was just year round.
There's just but also I was doing zero close. I also experienced, like, how people talk about summer slowdown and stuff.
Right.
Didn't experience that either. So it was like pretty much flat sales year long, Yeah. And I think a lot of everything sellers do experience that.
Which is nice. I mean, you kind of know what to expect month to month. You won't be surprised.
A little more. I mean, it's never going to be solid like a paycheck.
Right.
But very few fluctuations. Not necessarily a good thing, though. I'd rather have big fluctuations in the positive direction during the holiday shopping season. We do still have a lot of new product in here, though. A lot of you still have a lot of your Pop Mart stuff too, and I expect.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that'll all pretty much sell out.
Yeah, I mean, it's been steady, but I'm hoping to see an uptick in that for sure, because we sell about at least 1 or 2 a day. So.
Again, I have no idea what we're making on that. I'm not asking you to say it either right now, but I have no idea what we're making on it. Candace just tells me we're making profit. And some things we make a lot on, and some things we don't.
Right. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble?
It is.
It is a gamble.
Like yesterday, I opened a Chase one that's worth over $200. So, yeah.
It's a gamble. It's like a scratch-off ticket.
It is. Kind of. I mean, yeah, you have to open it to see what you get. All right, next item is a little die-cast airplane.
Okay. Penis and warning for John. Okay, I think I'm going to go, maybe 10.86 resized. That might be a good one. Okay, I need to order some boxes.
Yeah.
Stat. I've got, man. Yeah, we need some boxes. I've got whew, we've only got a couple of 864s, and we're down to like 5 of these 1086s. Another fail. But y'all know that's what I do. That's what I do with boxes.
In fairness, we've been busy with the trip and everything.
Yeah, but also in fairness, even when there is nothing going on, I still run out of boxes.
Yeah.
Probably some of it is I don't like buying boxes. Somebody, I saw somebody in the reseller water cooler showing some boxes with like branding on them, you know, for like whatever, you know, cereal or whatever the product was.
One of them was mustard.
Mustard, yeah, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the boxes that
Not like a cereal box, but like what the retail would get the product in, like
right.
packing boxes.
Oh, right, yeah, true. Okay, that's a good distinction to make.
Yeah,
it's not.
I have received something in a cereal box before.
Yeah, and they're like, do y'all think this is okay or whatever? And the majority of people do, and I do too. I really do think that reusing boxes is good. We just choose not to. We trade money to get back the time and organization instead. That's what we choose to do.
Yep.
Some of that has to do with the amount of like if we source boxes like that and took the time to organize them and all of that stuff, right? Something else would suffer because we're already spending the max amount of time and maybe then some that we want to spend on YouTube and reselling combined. We don't want to spend more time. Where are we at?
You're at 12 ounces, which is good.
Let me see.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a little bit below. Okay,
Yep.
good. I'll just leave it like that. Well, we put a little paper in there, and then I'll weigh it again real quick. But yeah, I mean, at this point, like, I think our time is too valuable to do that. And I'm not trying to be like snobby or anything. I'm just literally think our time is too valuable.
Yeah.
To mess with used boxes. But whenever I first started, I did. And yeah,
It's just a lot of it depends on your volume. Like how many boxes do you need to keep in stock? You know.
Right. Yeah. I've got nothing against it. And like I don't care when I receive, as long as the thing is, as long as whatever I ordered is well protected. I don't care. And a lot of those boxes you can get for free, that they stock from, they're pretty strong. A lot
They
of times.
are, yeah.
So yeah, no qualms there. It's simply a convenience, time, that bother. What's the other opportunity cost kind of situation for us? But totally not against that at all.
I have no idea if you have that ready to go or not.
It's not totally ready to go because I only got tape on
Yeah.
the edges there. I don't know. What is this? Oh, these are the envelopes.
The envelopes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put some
paper or something.
Yeah, I'll just drop some paper in there. It's not like they're not fragile. This is just a matter of us trying to get a little of our money back for something we didn't end up using.
Right.
Just like the coat was. But no, for people, I mean, especially for people just starting out, because a lot of people, when they first start reselling, the reason they're starting to resell is because they need money.
Or just to clear out stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's definitely other reasons.
Yeah.
But I think usually they need money.
Right.
And the last thing you want to do when you first start something like that is spend a bunch of money. So I can definitely, for new, and I did too, when I was brand new, started out getting used boxes wherever I could by hook or crook. I am using this. This is, I want to make it clear, this is not my go-to tape. We have a bunch of rolls of this other tape because Bubble Boy ran out of tape last year, and then they ended up restocking it. But I ran out of 3-inch tape, and I bought some Shipping Depot tape. It is so thin and just feels, ugh.
It's a lot wrinklier.
It is. It doesn't lay down flat. The thicker tapes lay down flat. All right. So this is a fancy razor here. Stop recording. So yeah, Candace is going to come real close to polishing this off. She's going to reload the thing.
Yep.
What was I saying? I don't remember.
Talking about packing tape was the last thing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done talking about packing tape for now. All right, this is a razor. Expensive, fancy razor. I don't know if I have any more 864s after this one, actually. Trying to think if there's some other box I'd want to use. Man, I hate this tape. I'm going to finish out today with it because I do want to use it. I don't like it. Anything like this that I use a lot every day, it's really nice to have something high quality that you're using on the daily basis. This wasn't necessary. Yeah, man, Candace, I need to think about what I'm even gonna do. Like what am I gonna list and stuff today? I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I guess shoes or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, although we need to go through all this stuff in here and see what we actually brought in. We have a bunch of empty boxes in here too.
Right.
You polishing off that thing now? You can finish it
No,
off?
I have probably about 5 or 6 left. I'm just getting it ready. Right. We have a couple of hats.
Uh-oh.
You're too fast.
Right. Yeah, this is going to be Jim Beam and Southern. Yeah, I know. This, I was shocked yesterday, y'all, because like the whole time we're packing, y'all are seeing the whole thing pretty much. Maybe you're missing 2 minutes or something, but it's not much. And I don't know how many orders it was yesterday, but it was 30 items, and the video only had a runtime of an hour and 18 minutes, and that's with a whole bunch of babbling. It probably could have been an hour if we would have locked into, really just focused on packing. So this method is so fast. I can't believe it. And it makes sense because any time you can do a task, and again, we aren't trying to be efficiency experts, but anytime you can get a bag over here. Anytime you can eliminate switching tasks, you're going to be faster. And I would say I'd say you're probably going to make fewer mistakes too. because you're not back and forth doing different stuff over and over. Okay, I signed the card. Just put this in here. What's your least favorite part of doing what you're doing now?
I mean, there's nothing that I would say I dislike.
I know. I'll tell you what my least favorite part is.
What's that?
It's and I don't mind doing it. Obviously, it's just the old combining orders.
Oh yeah, like
that always slows me down. It's
whenever
not
they check out on multiple different
right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
a lot of times for me to do that, we stop the camera. Yeah, I don't see that.
Well, sometimes we do.
Yeah.
That adds a little time to it. And then, so what else? What else is, no, that's not even like, actually, that's a good thing when that happens, because that means we sold more than one thing to that person, you know?
Yep. It's worth it.
Oh, yeah, totally. I wish we had to do that every time. How expensive is this?
$50.
It's an expensive one. I call that expensive anyway. I don't know. These days, I guess it isn't, is it? $50 ain't nothing.
For collectibles, not really.
I don't like how that went. Yeah, as you get older, man, it's harder to understand what money's worth. It really is. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because you remember I kind of harken back to like when I became an adult and started really buying things and having a household and stuff. You still think about those numbers.
Right.
For me, at least.
Yeah. That costs $100. You know, like that kind of thing.
I go back to like what the price of gas was when I first became like a real adult, you know, and stuff like that.
Seems like everything is so expensive, man. But then again, I've always heard old people saying how expensive stuff is.
Right. I know.
Although we did have hyperinflation for a bit.
Yeah.
During COVID, but. Yeah, we were talking the other day about how much you spend on groceries, man. Ugh, I don't even want to say the number. It's kind of shocking.
Groceries prices are insane.
I know.
I mean, that's part of the problem is it is cheaper to eat out a lot of the times, depending on where you go, of course.
Well, depending on what you want to eat.
Right. But I'm just saying, it's not cheap to cook, especially to cook healthy, you know?
Right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you cook. I mean, you can eat affordably. Might not want to.
Right.
And we're trying to eat a lot more like, not necessarily like super healthy stuff, but we try and like eat a lot more like non-processed,
clean eating,
clean, discrete ingredients, that kind of thing.
Now, when it comes to like pasta, I don't make my own pasta.
Right.
If I had time, I would probably learn how. But
yeah, we're not like super crazy about it, but we do stay away. We do try and stay away from processed stuff.
Yeah.
Fast food and stuff like that, but we will indulge in, you know.
Every once in a while, not very often.
No, I mean, what I'm saying, we'll indulge in like, you know, some breads and things like that.
Yeah.
All right. We got here. This is 15 inches. I've got a 14-inch long box right here that I think it's 14. Yeah, it's 14. This will work fine. Quick resize. This is one of those times with the efficiency, because I do this so painstakingly because I just want to. Like the ruler is not necessary. The T-square is not necessary. I could eyeball this. And it would come out pretty good most of the time. And sometimes it would look a little janky. And even then it wouldn't matter. So is janky a word people use?
You don't hear it too often.
No, you don't.
No.
Maybe that's something I just heard. Before.
After you finish that one, let's put out the USPS we've packed.
Okay.
That's the things that had to go out today.
And they might, they could pull up.
Yeah, so we want to make sure those are out there when she shows up.
So this is the last thing I'm packing that has to go out today?
No, actually it was the last
we
thing
already did
before
that?
this. Yeah, so
Okay.
this will be a good little stopping point,
That's
and
cool.
I can reload labels.
Yeah, I would say most, like on a heavier packing day, we'll usually take 2 5-minute breaks maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd probably take about 2 5-minute breaks, just to Candace will.
To give Lonnie a breather too, because he's just solid packing.
It's true. Yeah, I do need a little, and well, solid packing and also solid talking because we're making the videos. So
yeah,
I do need like a minute to decompress every now and then,
right?
Just to come out. Because I mean, I'm very, y'all probably know, I'm extremely comfortable in front of the camera. No problem there, but you're still on, There's a big difference between being on and off camera as far as comfort goes. I still feel an obligation to try and make these somewhat as entertaining as I can. I mean, we are packing boxes here, but I do try and tell a lot of stories and stuff. And
yeah, it would be so easy to cheat and just put some music to it or something and not talk.
Yeah.
That would be. I think that would be more not as entertaining.
I wouldn't enjoy that either.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't enjoy.
It would feel weird to you just packing without talking, huh?
I like telling stories and talking. Y'all know that. That's why I'm on. I like performing to some extent too. That's why I'm on YouTube. There's a bit of there's a certain type of person. I understand that. I understand there's a certain type of, but not everybody likes that type of person. I understand that too, and I'm okay with it. I understand the type of personality that would want to be on YouTube and would want to like perform for people. Not necessarily always the type of person everyone wants to be around,
Yep. You could pull it off. Well, you have pulled it off without me, but I couldn't do it without you.
That's not. Yeah,
No, it's not anything negative. I'm just not.
Right.
I'm not as big of a talker as Lonnie is.
No, man, it took me. It took me quite a while to get used to Candace, as far as that goes. It'd be like, Candace is fine with silence. Sometimes, she really is. And
I actually prefer it, and so it's funny that I married you.
So, I mean, we talk a lot. Don't get me wrong, we talk a lot, but she's also content. Occasionally, we'll be driving down the road, and we might not say anything for 15, 20 minutes, like not a word.
Yeah.
And it took me some getting used to. Hey, you mad at me or something?
I know.
But I'm starting to kind of understand it. Like silence ain't a bad thing, y'all.
I took after my daddy in that aspect.
Yeah, he was quiet.
And you should have known
Stoic.
him. You should have known him way before you met him. He was even more quiet. So after
Nothing wrong with that.
after he retired, he started having like high blood pressure problems. No, it was before he retired. He started having high blood pressure problems, and the doctor's like, "Man, you got to let some of this out." You know, because he would hold everything in, and so he was less quiet after that. And
Really? The
yeah,
doctor said you got to let some of this out, and he started.
Yeah, just not holding everything in, you know, because it does affect your health. So, but yeah, before that, man, he barely even spoke.
That's not a bad thing. I'm on the other end of that. I could hold my, I could keep my mouth shut a little more often. It'd be all right. Probably be a lot better off, honestly.
It
sometimes.
always reminds me of, there was a movie, gosh, what was the name of it? Pure Country. And there's this older man in there, this old gentleman, and he was a very quiet type. We're gonna cut right after this.
Okay.
He was a very quiet type, and he made a comment about like people just talking about the weather or something. He's like,
right.
Why you gotta talk about the weather? I can see what it looks like outside. It's just like just nonsense talk, you know.
The older I get, the less patience I have for that.
Yeah.
I do not like.
Yeah.
Just small talk. Even though y'all might consider some of the talk we do small, I don't.
Yeah.
I try not to anyways.
I know a lot of people do it out of nervousness.
They feel like they have to fill the silence.
Right. And I'm like, why? Just, you don't have to say anything. I know, you know.
I've got another thing to say about that.
What's that?
I was editing a video. I told Candace about this last week. And maybe it was just a lucky clip. I don't know. But I decided to, I'm like, I wonder if, I don't even know why I thought of this. I wonder if we still a lot when we're speaking.
Yeah.
And so I sat there
I don't think you ever have. Huh?
And I counted, I did, when I first started, I did.
Yeah.
I decided to watch for 5 minutes while I was editing and count the ums. And Candace and I talked equal measure, believe it or not. I get accused of hogging the mic, and I do hog the mic here. But I counted the ums. Candace and I, it was the opening monologue, or whatever you want to call it, for a Shedflits video. I didn't find an anywhere.
I think it's easier when you have two people talking to each other, because if one kind of loses thought or has to think, the other one can fill in.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because like when you're talking, I'm loading my next thought.
Right.
And I'm constructing it, and it's clear to me what I'm going to do as soon as it's my turn.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Because, and the reason I say that, and I know I still do some not as much as I used to.
Nah.
But I did a solo.
You just did one.
Did I?
Uh-huh. I did
I did a solo Facebook Live for some other thing I do, and it was just me, and I did a lot of in this live video. It felt very awkward. Like I'm in the camera every day in front of the camera, but not in the live. It's just different.
It's a matter of confidence.
Right.
But what I have found though is that I just did it. Oh man, I jinxed.
Okay, we need to get these packages out. We'll be right back.
Yes, be right back. Stop recording. Stop recording. All right, so let's see. Let's get back into it. We took a break.
Yep, we got all those out ready to go.
Yeah, we got 2 huge bags of packages for USPS.
I think we're gonna make them all today.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the package is pretty simple.
The ones so far have been pretty simple too.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Had a couple of little resizers, but that ain't nothing.
Yeah. No really breakables today, huh? No. No, there really wasn't anything to get broken.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm knocking on, packing has been easy the past few days. It really is.
Well, while we've been packing, we did sell something breakable.
I saw that.
Like a Pyrex type baking dish.
Even that though.
Yeah, those are not bad.
As breakables go.
Especially that one, I think, doesn't even have the lid. That's where you run into trouble when you have multiple breakable things in one package.
I think that's the trouble a lot of newer packers run into is they forget to not let the content destroy itself. You know?
Right.
All right. I did sign this. I've gotten better. I'm sure I'm missing a few thank yous here and there.
I know they're gonna get cards and be like Candace and who?
No, but I mean, I don't think I've been missing them lately. The good news is, whenever I do miss one, it still says Candace.
Yeah.
Somebody signed it, and I really try not to miss one. I think I'm just gonna, polybag. As boring as that is.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, look at this.
What?
It's another candy.
Yeah.
We had a candy and this is a different candy because they spell it like candy. Like
I don't know if you saw that person left their feedback. Thank you, Candace, from Candace. Or something
Really?
like, yeah, they mentioned the name.
They left feedback on this already?
No, on the one you're talking about. The
other candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh. Yeah, because they got the thank you card.
Yeah.
It said thank you, Candy Candace.
Yeah.
That's cool. Candace is a very nice name. I like it, don't you think? I think it's a good name.
So I do. I love my name.
I do too. I like it. Like, my name is weird.
Supposedly, my quiet dad.
Oh God, here we go. No, man, this is gonna.
You know this story, huh?
Uh-huh.
So my mom claims, and I don't know how much they're pulling my leg and how much of this is true. My mom claims that my dad came home one night from going out with his buddies and said, if we ever have a girl one day, I want to name her Candace. And then fast forward years later, my dad told me I was named after a burlesque dancer, a very famous one named Candy Bar. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to any of this or if they're pulling my leg.
Your dad didn't joke around about things like.
I know.
He didn't really pull a whole lot of gags.
Right.
When I knew him,
Yeah.
I don't know, unless maybe he changed.
I don't know. I still to this day don't know if there's truth to any of that story.
Speaking of your dad, this is going to Richard.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
My dad was a Richard.
Look,
Yeah.
Candy, Candace, Richard, right here.
Yep.
2 orders in a row. We're in a simulation. Just deal with it, okay? Just get used to it.
Welcome to my world.
Simulation, the simulation flexes on us sometimes. Sometimes it really does feel like there's some operator going, ha, watch this. I'm going to screw with their head. Ha ha.
Yeah, like we're in the Matrix.
All right, exactly. All right. Candace, is that an empty box right there?
No, it has ornaments in it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's the one we just.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of want to do an 864 here. I don't know if I have one. Let's see. I think I'm out. I think we're out. I think we're done with 864s.
Oh, is that why you were eyeballing that box?
Yeah, but that's not an 864 anyway, but I don't know. Yeah. All right, Lonnie, you suck. Lonnie sucks at ordering boxes. Whatever. Oh, boy.
These labels are coming out crooked.
Huh?
Coming out crooked.
Yeah, that's the only thing you really have to make sure you do when you load that thing. Try and line it up. Other than that,
See if that works.
that little thing is awesome, man. For the money, that printer is great.
Where do you pack in the 2 Matchbox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burlesque dancer, huh?
Yeah.
I can't even picture your dad going into one of those places, man.
Well, and that's the other thing. I think back her heyday was like before this would have even taken place.
Oh.
Which makes, unless he saw her in a movie or a show or something, I don't know.
Well, maybe.
That's why I have doubts about the story.
It is a nice name, though. I like it. Candace.
My maiden name was very similar to Bergen, Candace Bergen. Very similar. So maybe that's where he got the idea. Because that would have been the right time frame.
And you know what? You know why I've never called you a nickname, right?
Why?
Because of that story you just said. Because I heard this story pretty early on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, I ain't never calling her Candy.
I know.
Because I ain't going to call her like a stripper or whatever.
It's, yeah, I mean, that's the natural thing, is just to want to call Candace's Candy. And I never was, even as a kid. One time when I was probably about 5 or 6, I was a cheerleader for just a little rec football team. And I had Candy on my uniform, I think, because it was big letters. I think they just couldn't fit the full name, you know.
By the way, I just went from 16-ounce rate to 12-ounce rate.
Cutting off that little extra
Just like
flat.
that, yeah. Yeah, I heard that story. I'm like, well, I ain't never going to call her Candy.
I did have a nickname that some of my family still calls me.
Tutu.
Tutu. Don't mess with my tutu. Did you have a nickname?
Lon.
That's not a nickname.
Well, that's what I was called.
It's just
Because,
abbreviated. Like, yeah.
Because I'm a junior.
Yes. So we were both named after somebody.
That's right. Except I don't think my dad ever did much burlesque dancing.
Well, he was in the Navy. You never know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
So was your dad.
Well, there you go. There's the correlation.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. If y'all could have seen my dad, I'm pretty much the same thing.
Oh, yeah. They are so similar.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
However I act, like being demonstrative or, silly or goofy or just corny or whatever you want to say. I understand. I am self-aware. I just can't help it. I cannot help it.
It's in your genes.
It is.
Your DNA.
Oh.
Just like my quietness from my
that's
dad.
That's one thing I regret. My dad, oh my gosh. If my dad could see what we're doing now. My dad was actually the one that got me into eBay at first.
Yeah.
Because he would, he would shop on eBay, and then he's like, hey, you can sell on there too. And then he's like, there's a little country auction that I've heard about. So you want to go and try it out? And I went with him and my mother to this country auction. And
that was before we even dated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is like early eBay. Like, I don't know, it was like maybe 96 or 7 or something. And he was the one that encouraged me to make my first eBay sale, and it was a bed warmer. It was an antique bed warmer.
Oh, the kind you fill with coals and put in between that. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought it at the country auction for $5, and then we sold it for $50.
Did they send you a check or money order? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was a money order.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, stop recording. Stop recording. Yeah, no, it was money. And it's like, I can't imagine this happening today, but you would sell something, and then a week later, you get hopefully you get the money order in the mail.
And if it was a check, you had to wait till it cleared before you shipped the item.
No, you should anyways.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was Wild West, y'all. There was no, like, eBay didn't have anything to do with anything.
Right.
Like, if there was an issue, you worked it out. What did I do with my pen? Did you take my pen?
I didn't. I don't even have one.
What did I do with it?
Did it fall? Okay, I'll find you one.
There's one in that top left drawer over there.
See if it's okay.
What did I do with it?
Is it in your pocket?
No. I don't normally put these in my pocket because I'm kind of worried they're going to
Yeah.
All right, I need to. Oh, I see it. It did fall. I don't know why I'm so worried about a Sharpie at the moment.
Yeah, we have like 50 of them.
Yeah, we just bought a new pack about a couple months ago. All right, Robert, Candace, and Lonnie. All right. But yeah, if there was like an issue with a sale or somebody, anything, eBay did not step in and do anything. They had nothing to do with it.
There also wasn't too many scammers back then either. Like it was almost non-existent.
Right. And for high value stuff, there was a service called some kind of escrow service. Yep. I never did that because I didn't sell anything that expensive. But yeah, it was a much different thing back then. Also, eBay didn't take fees at first. They weren't taking fees at first, I don't believe. Oh, no. I don't remember.
They had to do something.
Well,
I don't remember.
Well, a lot of times startups start off with
just to get it going.
Yeah. You're right. They burn.
And they picked the right time with the whole Beanie Baby craze.
Right. eBay was built on Beanie Babies, man.
That's how me and my daddy got into buying on them. My daddy was buying Beanie Babies.
Her dad was a NASCAR fan too, so he would buy NASCAR stuff and Beanie Babies. Yep. They would buy Furbies. Mm-hmm. I'd go over there, man. They would all three of them. They'd be in there. I remember I'd go over there and they'd be all three of them standing around the old, Packard Bell computer or whatever it was on the dial-up connection on AOL. Yep. And they'd be on there refreshing, trying to see if they were going to win their bid.
On the auctions, yeah.
I think that was probably back when
auctions were the only thing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yep. A bunch of you youngsters, little whippersnappers don't know about. Yep. Buy it now is a feature. Did y'all know that? We take it for granted now, but at first it was just
straight auctions.
You had to run auctions. Yep. They could not.
That was before snipers and everything. And man, with those slow dial-up internet connections, you weren't getting in the last minute bid.
The sniping services came around really quickly, though.
They did. Yeah.
They started doing those fast.
Man, dial-up, what a thing.
What are we weighing here?
You're in it. You're in at the 12. That's good. You're good.
Yeah, I know I'm good. I just wonder if... can I lose? I don't think I can. We're at 12 ounce. I was just considering if I could get it down to 8 or not.
It's not really necessary?
Well, it's not necessary, but anytime you can shave weight, you save money. Yep. But the 8 to 12 ounce break, I don't think it's typically that huge. I don't know. Let me make sure I didn't add too much paper. No. Yeah, we're good. I had a lot of flap I could have potentially cut off.
You do have a lot of flap.
Candace, we already did that bit. We
can't.
It wasn't so great.
I forgot.
It wasn't so great. We're going to run it back.
It's just so good, though. It's gold. You couldn't say that about me.
Huh?
You couldn't say that about me.
What?
Having a lot of flap.
Okay. I don't even know what that means.
We already covered that too. Flapping your gums.
I'm still thinking
Some people watching may not have been here for that episode.
Well, too bad.
Okay, here's a little easy one for you.
Thank you, Sherry, Candace, and Lonnie. Yeah, old eBay back in the day, man. Whew, I can't imagine, I wasn't doing eBay at any kind of scale back then. Can you imagine if you had, back then, 2,000 listings, and every day you were getting 20 mail order, 20 money orders in the mail, and having to sort through all that stuff.
Yep.
Whoa. Here's another thing that would happen. Back then, if you wanted to make, the seller would pack item, right? And if it broke, and you as the buyer didn't say and didn't pay for insurance.
Right.
You were just out.
You were out.
Okay, sorry. That's
Sorry,
it.
Yep.
That's it.
And the preferred money order was from the post office, because then the seller could just cash it in when they go to ship.
Right.
Just handle it all at once.
I remember my last money order payment that we've taken. It was like 6-7 years ago. You remember this?
I don't. I do not.
Well, the buyer said, "Will you please take a money order?" And I'm not joking or making this up. Would you please take a money order? I don't have PayPal. I live in Mississippi.
You remember all that?
Yes, because I was like, what? What does that not? What does living in Mississippi have to do with not having PayPal? Like, we don't have PayPal around here.
Huh.
All right, Michelle.
That reminds me of a post I saw in a local group this morning. This woman was like, does anyone know where I can get brake jobs done cheap? I'm a single mother and I was quoted $1,000. And man, so many men got on her for spouting out that she was a single mother, like using that for a crutch. They're like, what does that have to do with anything? You know?
That's what Facebook is.
I know. People are just rude.
Well, that's what Facebook is. People, like, everyone wants to have a hot take. Everyone wants to be the contrarian. Everyone wants to be actually guy. And it's...
There were two dudes on there. They were all up in every comment, just letting her have it. I'm like, man, how many? You've been burned before.
Bro, go do some work or go get a hobby or something, man.
Like, you don't know. This woman could be a widow. Her husband could be overseas fighting for us, or
who even cares?
Right. I mean,
like, why would some dudes even care about something like that? I don't get that.
It's so odd.
It really is. Like, I'm really concerned about, as much as I like, as I like the internet and stuff, I'm really concerned about the way people treat each other.
That's horrible.
It really is. We're relatively small here, so I mean, our comments on YouTube are typically
we don't have much influence.
Much what?
Influence on the general population.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, we don't have a whole lot of, like, mean comments.
Oh,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Depends on how we're doing at the time. If we're on kind of a hot streak, running well on YouTube, you can see our comments get a little more aggressive, I'll say. I think Facebook in particular is an overall L for society. Yeah, unfortunately.
Especially that people can post anonymously. That should not be a feature.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
mean, we don't have it turned on in our group.
No.
Because if we, I don't know. I
don't like it.
I think in general, it's, unless you have some whistleblower type situation, anonymity is a horrible thing. I think people should stand behind what they say, for the most part, unless it's like a thing where they're disclosing.
Right. No, I get that. But like, just people just using that as a crutch to be rude. Like, if I was standing to your face, would you say that to me?
Right.
That's usually the people that wouldn't, I feel. They're too chicken to even show their name. They definitely ain't going to say it to your face. Yeah,
but I'm just concerned at some point they will. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, people will actually start acting like you see people behave on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we probably have a little different view of this too, because we choose to put ourselves out there a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, I think y'all all know what we're talking about too. All right.
We're getting close to being done. 3 more.
Yes. Simply Montana. How many more we got?
3 more.
Trying to decide what I want to pack that with. See, that comb is really big.
And they can be fragile.
Yeah, they can crack.
Yep.
Yeah, they can crack. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and box it. Kind of didn't want to because it's a little $10 cookbook or something, but I chose to list it. Although the other thing I was thinking about using was a Gemini comic mailer, and I think those run us to the door probably about 70 cents or so. I have to figure that out because I think they cost 54 cents a piece. I'll have to do the math on that. I think they're like 54 cents a piece, and then plus we had to pay $30 shipping for 100 count. That's my mother's name. Sandra.
Sandra D.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Already?
Yeah. I stayed up late working on videos last night. Slowly. Goofing off a tad too. I need to go to bed early one night. Catch up. What do we have left?
We have that and a pair of World War II trousers.
And a horse.
And a horse.
Okay.
Horse.
Yeah, we're looking at about 5 minutes here then. Something like that. Man, I am packing the bejesus out of this guy. Let's see what this weighs. I mean, there is a break on media too. Yeah. It's gonna go 2 pounds. I can't imagine eBay running like that now.
I know.
I mean, you can hardly get someone to reply to you on eBay,
Right.
let alone
Send a money order.
let alone expect someone to have envelopes and stamps and drop it in the mail and go out and get the money order.
Right, right.
People have no patience for anything slightly inconvenient, and I'm one of them.
Every once in a while, somebody would send cash
Yeah, they would.
if it was a low amount.
Yeah, if it was like $10 or something. Y'all would also be shocked to see the prices that shipping cost back then.
Yeah. Yep.
It was stupid cheap. Of course, at the time, it wasn't, adjusted for inflation or whatever. It wasn't really that cheap. Oh, you couldn't really, not hardly anybody was printing a label themselves, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
That wasn't really a thing.
Everything, the post offices were so busy. They still are, but it was really bad back then.
Well, you know what? You know what else, though? There are a lot more people probably working, too.
Yeah.
Well, although now there's more packages.
Yeah.
But there's a lot less letters. A lot less.
Yep.
We're going to become the good old days channel, huh?
I know.
Be careful.
We turned into that, huh?
Yep. We got
Last item, a Briar horse.
Black Beauty.
Yep.
I read that book, and I also read The Black Stallion. Remember that book?
Yes, I do.
Did you read any of that kind of stuff? I'm trying to think of what.
No, I was.
What did you read?
I was just light stuff. Like I read like Nancy Drew and Babysitter's Club, stuff like that.
Oh, you know what? Okay, as far as that goes, guess what I read? Like more of a, well, it could be boys or girls really, but more of a boys type series. Guess what series I liked? Kids series.
A boys series.
And it wasn't really boys. It's not boys specific.
Fiction, not like comic books or anything.
Fiction, yeah. And they had like popular series.
I mean, it wasn't the Hardy Boys, huh?
No, I never read that. Never read any.
James Bond.
No.
I didn't know much boy stuff back then.
Encyclopedia Brown.
Oh yeah,
You remember him?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You know what? We need to add that to our list of things that we. I've also never. I've
never seen it.
I don't remember ever seeing Encyclopedia Brown books
No.
at garage sale, estate sale, nothing.
No.
Isn't that odd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those books. And then I got into when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I got into science fiction. My dad got me into science fiction. I never turned back.
Yeah.
Became a very avid reader. Okay. Let's see that. It's actually a little tight. I'm going to change my mind here. Ain't nothing wrong with changing your mind if you think you're about to make a mistake. Okay, I'm going to see. Let me see if a 1410.6 is better. Oh, yeah. See, that is perfect now. I'm glad I did that. So I was going to try and make a 12-12-12 work. And this is just better. It has more space around the horse on all sides. That person should go to, if I was going to tell somebody to get a brake job, I think I paid like $6 something for my last brake job.
They had all kind of people in the comments. I can do it for you. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. I always see that in comments. They'll have the person that says, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I was wondering how that works out.
When someone's asking for recommendations, they're not asking for the person who's going to do it. They're asking people that have used other people.
Right. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go print the Poshmark label from email because I was getting errors.
Oh, yeah. It's a Poshmark. Printing your label from computer is hit or miss. Printing, like getting your label from the website. You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah. It was showing me all this code. Access denied code.
Yep. It does that to me probably half the time. Okay, yes. There's a 2-pound rate. It's good. Oh. Let's see if this goes in here.
You signed it?
Yes. It is signed. It's just a shame we have this technology to bring everyone together in one place, and so many people choose to be mean.
I know.
Stop recording. Stop recording.
Yep. Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, it's maybe we see more of it because we're running a group.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, that's it.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Oh, didn't we have some pants or something?
You already did those. That's the Poshmark.
I didn't actually do it though. Did I?
Oh,
Or no, wait, I did, huh?
I thought you handed it to me.
Okay. Yeah, I did. All right. I thought that, you know how we store clothes in
Yeah,
poly? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't remember packing that.
Man, you scared me for a minute. I'm like, what else do we have?
All right. That is going to be it for this one. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Stop recording.